Oh, there we are. Now it shows me as live. Just has some latency. There we are. It shows me as live on both. So that's weird. It took about, what are we at? 8 minutes for it to get live. That's been long enough for me to actually pretty much do what I set out to do. I'm going to work on my keyboard issue and then I'll come back. But in the meantime, let's go ahead and check this PR. I'm using Brave browser today, by the way. I'm just trying it out. All right, so we switch over here to my pull request. Review required there. Changes requested. So yeah, just restoring this file. Profile activation. I think that was the one I just did, right? Yep. Very cool. So we'll request review one more time. And I'll do a quick summary of this session. Yeah, just double checking. All right, I'm live on both both platforms now. Hey, Ibrahim, welcome to the live stream. How are you doing? Testing out a multi-stream setup right now, so it seems to be working out pretty decently. You can see I'm streaming on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. The only thing I've noticed so far is there's a bit of lag when I first start my stream. It took around 8 minutes for the stream to become visible on YouTube and Twitch, but it became visible almost simultaneously. I'm going to take a short break here and fix my keyboard and start in on another task. So I'll be live streaming again shortly. And my little live chat widget is not showing Brahim's message. There's just some weird. Weird issues. Using Streamlabs, I don't know if there's a better alternative, but giving it a try. I think when people send me Twitch messages, it shows up, but for some reason the Yahoo, YouTube is not showing up on the integrated chat. I used to do a lot of Yahoo chat. All right, well, let's do a real recap here. There, so it shows mine on YouTube, but for some reason it didn't show Brahim's. Huh. Strange. Just learning as we go. All right, so let's do a quick recap here. What did we accomplish in this brief session? Some troubleshooting of stream software, some hardware malfunctions, and finalizing a pull request. Pretty close. Welcome to a recap of today's live code hangout. Today we've been working on the CiviWiki project. You can check out the source code for CiviWiki by visiting github.com/CiviWiki and check out the Open CiviWiki project or repository. I've been working on a pull request for several sessions now. It's quite large. We're removing a significant amount of code. We're basically taking a JavaScript client written in Backbone.js, and we're removing that in favor of just using Django and the Django template engine to render all the output on the server, sending it to a client. And as needed, we'll then add JavaScript, potentially via one of these kind of AJAX libraries like HTMX. Still rendering HTML fragments on the server. All the rendering and heavy lifting is going to be done by the server, though, in any case. So this pull request largely consists of removing that JavaScript, preserving some of the template syntax, and rewriting a few views that were API related, serving a REST API, and moving those into more conventional Django views where you render a template. Changed quite a number of files, and I've had several rounds of review. So this pull request is pretty far along. In today's session, I restored some code that I guess inadvertently moved or mistakenly moved. I purposefully mistakenly moved this code, removed some code that we wanted to keep. Whoa, and it's just been approved. Yes. So let's merge. Ding, ding. Oh my goodness. That's a big one. Celebrate. Yeah, basically I removed a view just to explain, where we validate user emails. When a user signs up for the CiviWiki project, the deployed app, we'll send them an email and they'll need to click a link. This is pretty conventional. That way we hopefully deter people from abusing the system, by creating a bunch of accounts. Can't guarantee that there won't be any abuse, but some kind of verification is important, although we want to probably allow people to communicate anonymously on CiviWiki because of the nature of the platform has a voting mechanism, and we don't want people to sort of skew votes by creating a bunch of throwaway accounts and spamming an issue. I don't know if we'll be able to combat or prevent that entirely. We'll probably cross those bridges when they arrive. But in any case, I removed that view for the validation by accident because I mistook it for another view, which we intentionally removed, where when a user signs up, we walk them through a setup wizard and ask them for their location and other details. And that setup wizard was a bit cumbersome, and it had too many assumptions baked in, such as that the person was based in the United States, which we can't make that assumption now. We want this to be an international project. So we've removed a lot of the United States-centric features. But in any case, there we go, just merged. So now our accounts app is ready to roll. We're ready to continue working on this during Hacktoberfest and for the foreseeable future, adding features just using regular Django syntax, the view and rendering HTML on the server and sending it to the client in a response. Everything pretty well documented, pretty well known. And we might, again, decide to push a little bit of the envelope in terms of having a user experience similar to an app where their actions happen without page loads, those type of things, but doing something along the lines of HTMX. We're going to investigate those types of technologies in another session, though. So this has been another Live Code Hangout. If you'd like to get involved with the CiviWiki project, stop by our GitHub. We've got a discussion area, which is just waiting for any ideas, any kind of either suggestions or complaints or however you would like to introduce yourself. We also have a live chat, which sometimes fails to render, but it's built on the Matrix network, and this little widget here fails to render. So you can Stop by, say hello in our discussions forum, bring us an idea, describe your skills and interests, and join the community. We have lots of people who have helped the Civia Wiki along the way, doing many types of things, not just code. All types of contributors are welcome. If you're a designer, if you just want to try the software and come up with ideas or find bugs, invite your friends to join and try it out. These are all very valuable ways to contribute, and we'll try to make sure that your contributions are recognized just as prominently as any code contribution. Thanks again for your time. Have a great day, and I hope to see you around the Civia Wiki community.